There you go.
Alright, so this week's recipe, very simple. You're going to take however many hot peppers you have. I recommend jalapenos or Hungarian hot peppers because, you know, they're relatively mild, so you can still taste the cream cheese and bacon. Do keep in mind if you use jalapenos, they are slightly bitter, so I prefer using Hungarian hot peppers. It's also what I grow. And you're going to want to use 1 strip of bacon per hot pepper and about 40 milliliters of cream cheese. You're going to be splitting these portions in half, similarly how you split the pepper in half, just so that you're relatively efficient with your resources. You don't want to overuse the cream cheese or bacon. It's just too much fat otherwise. With no further ado, I'm going to continue to the recipe here. What you're going to want to do to start is cut all your peppers in half and de-seed them. Please note that I pre-washed the peppers. So, you know, it's all good. Hey, I completely forgot to do it. I was in a rush that day, but I would highly recommend putting aluminum foil on your baking sheet. Just provides an intermediary between the baking sheet and the food. It makes it really, really easy to clean up come time. It's also recyclable, so it's not too harmful for the environment. But yeah, line your sheet with aluminum foil. It's just better. Alright, so now you're going to do the cream cheese. You can do more, you can do less. It's up to you here how much you want to do. Just going to want to spread it out so it fits in well. So now that I'm done, I'm going back and I'm seeing that perhaps there's some that I was a little too stingy with. That could use more cream cheese just to finish it up. It's better to be stingy and go back later than to run out. This pepper has a hole in it because I had to cut away a section that wasn't good. So it's going to be folded over and have a small piece of bacon on it. So at this point, your trays are done and you're going to move on to the bacon. So with regards to wrapping the peppers, you have a few different options here. So the easiest and the most intuitive option here is taking a whole strip of bacon, grabbing a pepper, and just wrapping the whole thing in bacon. However, you might notice this is a lot of bacon, right? So you don't really want to do this, not very efficient. Now, oopsies. Depending on the size of your bacon, I prefer to either do a 1/3 and 2/3 split or a 50-50. So for the 50-50 here, you can see that if you wrap it correctly, it is just enough to cover a thing of bacon. Then if you have one that's smaller, just enough to cover a pepper. Now if you have a smaller one like this, it's a little bit tighter, so really just have to use your discretion, but don't use a whole slice of bacon to do this. So this one isn't as elongated, so let's see how well it fits. So it's tight, but it still works. So just go through all your peppers doing this. Sometimes you have to get creative as you start running out of bacon or whatever else if you mismeasured or just needed to use up the rest of the peppers. So what you can do is you can start double wrapping. Go for it, triple wrap. We're out of bacon anyway, right? If you truly run out, that's fine. You can have a few without bacon, it's okay. Leave these on the tray, they just won't have bacon, that's alright. They'll still taste delicious. Okay, you're gonna set your oven to 400 rows. Once it hits temp, you're gonna throw them in for about 25 minutes until crispy. Right, so once it's hit 400, take your trays and just slide them in. Set a timer for 15 minutes just to check in on them, but it should take about 20-25 minutes before they're nice and crispy. Okay, it's been about 35 minutes. Poppers should be done. There you go.